Hello, I am Krishna Lotke. We are going to perform practical to implement radio group and radio button in Android. First, we discuss Android radio button. Android radio button is a widget that can have more than one option to choose from. The user can choose only one option at a time. Each option here refers to a radio button, and all the options for the topics are together referred to as a radio group. Hence, radio buttons are used inside a radio group. Then, radio group is a widget in Android which is used to handle multiple radio buttons. Then, create radio buttons multiple within the Android application. We can add multiple radio buttons to our radio group. First, we declare a constant layout we use. Then, file is xmlns colon Android. Then assign their file location. Then next line xlmns app, their location is assigned xlmns colon tools, then assign the location. And then next line Android layout width, it is a match parent. And then next line Android layout height, it is a match parent. And then tools context equal to dot main activity, then close, then insert a radio group. Then attribute is Android ID, Android layout width, Android layout height, then assign their values. Then next line app colon layout constant button to button off, then assign value parent. Then next is declare insert a radio button, first radio button, then insert radio button first, then id then insert radio button first, then attribute is Android ID, and their ID is radio button 2, then Android layout width, and then Android layout height, and then Android text that assign the mad display text. Then insert next radio button, then attribute is Android ID, then I assign the ID radio button 3, then Android layout width, then Android layout height, then Android text that assign the value PWP, then next radio button, then attribute is Android ID, then assign the radio button 4, then Android layout width, then Android layout height, then Android text that assign the value is ETI, then radio button insert, next attribute is Android ID, then assign value is radio button 4, 5th Android layout width, and Android layout height, and Android text that value assign the man, then close radio button, and then close radio group. That next line is inserted text view. That text view is inserted to display message in our output in an application. That is our attribute is Android ID, that ID assign the text view, then Android layout width, then Android layout height. Then we display a text, select the subject. Then Android text size 30 dp. Then app colon constraint button to bottom of it value assign the parent. Then app layout constraint end to end of parent. Layout constraint start to start of. Then assign their value parent. App layout constraint top to top of. Then assign their value parent. Then layout constraint vertical bias. Then assign their value. Then close. We are close the program. Then constraint layout slash constraint layout widget constraint layout. Then display output. In the text you we message display to select the subject, and then radio button display in the radio group. Okay, thank you.